Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make the most popular dish of Vietnamese cuisine, phở bò, the beef noodle soup. Let's get started. First up, put the beef bones in a saucepan filled with water. Then bring to a boil over high heat. As long as you can see the gong rising on top, it's time to dump out the whole pot and rinse the bones carefully under cold running water. After that, put the bones back in a clean saucepan and fill with water again. This is a crucial step to achieve a clear broth in the end. With the beef, I'm gonna use chuck roll cut, but you can also choose other inexpensive cut of beef. Put it in the pot, add in a peeled onion and a teaspoon salt, then turn the heat on high. As long as the broth starts to boil again, lower the heat and skim off the foam rising on top. You're gonna need to do this step occasionally in order to make the broth clear. For the first typical aroma, you're gonna need to grill onion, shallots, cinnamon stick, star anise, like cardamom, and ginger until slightly charred. Sometimes people can add more spices such as coriander seed or coriander root, but these are the basic things that we're gonna need. In this step, I'm placing an aluminum foil over the stove to get it done more conveniently, but you can grill them with other methods you prefer. Now, place all the spices into a tea bag or a tea ball, then drop them into the broth. Cover the lid and simmer for about 1.5 to 2 hours. Remember to remove the beef when it's cooked all the way through and place into a bowl filled with cold water to prevent it from turning dark. With the spring onions, separate the white part from the greens, then slice them thinly. Continue to cut the whites into strips, then set aside. We're gonna need to roughly chop the cilantro as well. Now it's time to cut the beef. You can use a kitchen towel to drop it dry first and slice against the grain into thin slices. The thinner the better. Besides having a sharp knife, another secret to slice the beef really thin is that you let it cool down completely, or you can even put it in the fridge for a couple minutes. It's much easier to slice then. Next up, we're gonna remove the onions and shallot from the broth because we don't want them to break and make the broth less clear. Also, remove the fat to make the broth less greasy if you like. Now we're gonna finalize the broth by seasoning it to your taste with fish sauce, salt and sugar. The broth is now done. After cooking the phở noodle, following the packet instruction, place a handful onto a large serving bowl, top up with the beef slices, white and green onion, bring the broth to a rapid boil, then ladle it over the noodle. Now, if you're a fan of rare beef, you can also add some thin slices, then ladle the steamingly hot broth over it. We call it phở tái. To serve phở, you can add in the cilantro, sriracha, and lime juice, totally up to your preferences. The topping and the herbs may vary between the different regions of Vietnam, and this is the original pho that comes from Hanoi. I hope you're gonna give this amazing pho a try, and I see you next time. Goodbye!